Yeah, Stefano.
Do you mind being an extra pair of hands for Jim? We had his kid out of the
You might need
Wait,
to be
what?
in the doctor's office there.
You're okay.
Yeah, a whole bunch of.
Sorry, Mr. West.
Okay.
The fuck happened?
You had nothing to do with this. You had nothing to do with this, honey.
Hey, I know. Just I thought Mr.
It's
TJ was
okay,
nice.
What? Could somebody tell me what happened?
A hostage situation at the wedding down in Bellamy, and from what I'm hearing, a lot of Law's been shot. So far in here, we've got Cheyenne and West that have been shot.
Who do they have hostage? Who has who hostage?
They don't.
They've taken all the people to Raven's Reach. Alright, so basically...
Maddie, do you recognize this guy?
Trying to get... They're trying
Hang on,
to get
let me check.
Sadie.
Okay.
Yes, that's Daniel Lovestead. He's part of my town.
Do you trust him?
Yes. What's up, Daniel?
Come
I
in and
got
out.
mauled by a bear, and I just have rum in my left eye to disinfect it. I am in so much pain. Please give me a doctor.
Okay, well, lay down somewhere.
Pick a bed.
So you got mauled mainly everywhere, including your eye, or what is it?
A bear snuck up behind me, tossed me around. I ended up in a knife fight with a bear. It mauled my face.
Raise your hands, please. And can you shave his head, Stefano?
Mm-hmm.
I can take care of that.
I got
if
it.
you don't have
That's
it,
okay.
Stefano.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay.
Why is Mr. TJ
Hazel.
Miss Sadie?
Their claim is that because she put a bounty out to identify the people in the one house, that she put everyone's lives in danger. Which is
That's
a really interesting take
just
on
to
things.
easy be able to get all the stitches done so close to his eye.
Alright, I'll keep him under then.
I don't know if he is
I have her
going to
stuff.
keep it.
There it goes.
We'll see.
Okay. Got it. You can put it in the dresser over there. This one? Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
Every bed has 2 pairs of clothes now, June.
I have no idea. Couple of lawmen
Can you put them in the wardrobe at the end of the room? Anything extra?
He was just.
I haven't made anything extra, but I can make
I'm
more.
not sure. He was literally just here with me.
Tyler's been shot. Cheyenne's been shot.
Oh my god.
I think that's everything.
Go see who's
Are you missing anything?
Be careful,
Somewhere in
please.
the infirmary. So
Oh, I think that's everything.
They're not coming up here. They're after Sadie. Sadie's not here.
Maggie is.
okay.
Do you have any fiber?
Here. Okay.
I do.
Oh.
Your mama
Sorry.
should be okay.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna
That's
check
okay.
on her
Come on.
now, okay?
Oh my
Okay.
Okay. You just
Close the
try
door,
and
close the
stay
door.
here and get better. Alright?
What's your
Annie?
name? lady?
Alright.
Okay.
Annie?
Okay.
Zeus
Standing
is.
water.
Howdy there.
Nice, honey. One second.
Okay.
Hi, Mr.
welcome.
Standing Water.
Howdy. How you feeling over there?
Sister.
Tired.
Okay, you rest then. Do
Is
what these
Annie
doctors
okay?
tell you, okay?
Please tell me Annie's
She's being
okay.
She's being worked on. She's
Lady
okay.
in Black, do you know if there's
Oh,
anybody
there's your
else
sister.
who needs
Asher, I
doctor
don't know
help?
if you remember me, but I'm Carly White Oak. I'm Karis' sister.
My sister. I remember.
Hey, hey, let Carly in, please.
Yes, she
Cheyenne,
can come
where's
in.
Cheyenne?
She's on the bed behind
over
me.
here. Over here.
This bed right here.
Asher, come here for a second.
All right, bud, come here.
Mama.
Okay, who's over here in this bed?
Not in here, but
No,
This is-
something
This
unrelated.
is unrelated. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, unrelated.
Vinegar.
Okay.
Is there anybody else that needs
No.
doctor attention from what happened?
Miss
I'm gonna let that fall to the floor.
Took care of
you
it.
doing
No,
that?
no,
Oh,
just
okay.
let it disappear. Yeah.
Well,
Alright. So what we're gonna do
Something better?
is we're gonna have one conversation at a time. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, let's clear out of here. For those of us just visiting and whatnot, we're gonna just get out the way of the doctors.
She took.
What?
June, can I let them wake up?
From Miss Sadie at Ella's wedding.
Go for it.
June, are you done stitching him?
Doesn't matter.
Yes. Yes. Sorry.
Okay, that means we
just
got at
tired.
least 4 people that have been shot that are unaccounted for.
I don't know if his
And
eye is
Matthew and
gonna
Emma
make it, but we're
among
gonna
them.
try.
We have to find them.
Right. I'm going to keep the narcotics that you put on him, and I'm going to go see if anybody else needs help.
Alright, let's find Whip.
Please be careful.
Of course.
Cheers.
Oh, he's over here now.
Hey, they're standing
Out
one.
of there. Oh, hey, Taylor.
Do you need any help?
How you doing over there?
Ready to go down?
Yeah, I think so.
Do we know if there's any other people
knows
who
where-
need doctor attention?
Well, I know I got reports that 4 other people have been shot. I only know that 2 of the 6 victims that I'm aware of are in our infirmary. So as far as I know, there's 4 folks that ain't been
Karis
seen by
is here
doctor,
now.
but I can't. Okay, okay, so that's 3 of them accounted for then.
So we're still
And
missing.
at least Matthew Crow, Emma. I don't know who else.
Alright, I'll head to. I don't want to go to Sundance, but I think I might have to.
Well, you're gonna ride with a bunch of us if you're going down there.
Well, I need to make sure, so.
I don't think they're down there anymore. They're at Raven's Reach.
Okay, is there anybody else who needs medical attention? Do you know where?
I think. Right now, I just came from there. They told me that they were planning on taking them all to Raven's Reach, but then they fucked off. Asher was following them. There are 2 doctors, I believe, down there with patients right now, I believe. I know Pearl and Emily and possibly one other person was.
Okay, where is down there?
Bellamy. That would be town of Bellamy.
Right.
Or injured are. The bad guys were there, but well, I don't know that they're bad. I don't know what happened. I was more concerned about getting out.
Okay. Tyler's in the infirmary list.
Sounds like you need to go to ride to Bellamy.
Okay,
Quinn
I'm gonna
told
go.
me that there was
yeah.
a shootout there or something.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're gonna go to Bellamy and see if we can figure out what's what
Guys,
over there.
Sam told me they are not playing at all. They will shoot you, just as a warning.
To some.
Asher, good.
Okay, you're good.
I feel like I came into the middle of something.
Yeah, we
you
got
did
an
obviously
ongoing
look first.
situation right now.
Where at?
Well, we don't know. It started up there by Bear's Den, then possibly down by Bellamy, and now maybe it's over. There might be a group of armed men, bounty hunters, deputy, and the sheriff running around trying to facilitate an arrest and shooting anybody that gets between them and what they're going for. So
I heard that they're wearing blue or navy or something. Because Quinn told me that they were wearing blue.
I heard black.
Well,
let's just go instead of sitting here talking.
yeah, okay. So we're going down to Bellamy. We're gonna go see what we can see down there. Somebody who is up here from Keystone. Is there anybody up here from Keystone?
I am.
No, I'm from Town Freedom.
I am.
Okay.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, but you're coming with us.
Fair.
Okay, so
June
we
is
just
here,
gonna make sure
Alistair's
that
here,
somebody-
Tyler's here.
All right.
Sunny's here,
Okay,
Asher's
so
here.
if the sheriff
Piper's
wakes
here.
up, Blythe wakes up, they can fill them in.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All right, we going to Bellamy. Who's most comfortable going that route? I'm gonna take the lead.
I usually just follow the river up.
All right, that sounds like you the lead. Go ahead.
Okay, beautiful.
Right.
Who hasn't
Yeah,
been
this
treated?
is over here.
Who needs work?
Her standing
On
order.
Okay.
Scale from 1 to 10, where are you?
Right.
Come on,
Can you,
Seven.
can you open your pockets for me, Sinwar?
May I request that there be less people?
I think that's Marcus.
Yeah. Check Pearl
Yeah.
first.
We need quiet for Pearl.
I only clean her wound. She might have a bullet inside her still.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's all I could do.
I got shot in the stomach, but there's no exit wound, so.
Alright. Pearl, can you open your pockets for me?
Oh, shit, yeah, I wanna.
Right.
There's a mess in there, don't judge me.
That doesn't matter. I'm going to put her under. Can you keep
Want
it
me to
under?
help you? Yes, I can. Think of something nice, Pearl. Fluffy puppies. Ice
Jeffrey.
cream on a hot Sunday. Jeffrey. Of Jeffrey Smile.
No, behave.
Come on, go under, Pearl.
Where are you shot?
Was TJ and Louie and all the bounty hunters they brought?
Oh,
because they
Only
wanted to
got
arrest
one
Sadie.
bounty hunter.
So Leon's crew is Leon and his crew.
Oh, that
Dressed
feels
in
better.
black and navy.
The black and navy, of course.
Did you get? Did you get the bullet?
Of course I did. What, do you think I would have just left it in there?
No, no, no. I didn't think you were. I was just wondering if I could have.
Oh, I mean, of course. Let's get you out of here first. Are you feeling anything? Anything else?
No, it was just that. A brown-haired woman shot me right in the fucking stomach.
Brown-haired woman?
They were running around with guns. Yeah, she was wearing a black waistcoat, blue with a navy blue shirt underneath, black trousers, black boots. She had really nice kind of styled black hair. And she had a gun pointed at me, and they said, "Shoot anybody with a gun out." So I put my gun away.
And then
I
she shot you
literally
anyway.
looked at her, put my gun away, and then she shot me in the stomach. So I, oh,
What a bitch.
absolute gem of a human.
Well, judging by what happened, I don't think any of them really are.
I will.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Never forget DJ saying, "Here to change things in this county." Fucking.
Definitely changed things.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's doing it the right way. Having
It's definitely
the
not
boss come to
conventional.
a wedding and ruin a wedding, apparently.
That's such a. Let's. Hunter.
Yeah.
Will you? Will you check on when you finished?
Okay.
Will you check on Hunter?
Of
I
course.
just want a second opinion on his lungs, if you don't mind.
No.
We'll fix Hunter.
We will get them. No worry.
We'll deal with it.
We just go
I
back.
know we will.
You have
Guess we got way more
a fiance
than
and a
they do.
daughter to think of. Don't be doing anything stupid.
I know.
Oh. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Look how loose your bandages are.
Well, you don't have to thank me. What is that, Pearl?
I said, look how neat your bandages are.
Well.
It's lovely. It's the one thing I never got down was bandage.
I've always thought of bandages as sort of a signature.
If you see anybody that looks like they've been bandaged by a rabid rodent, that's me.
Trust me,
Let's
I've
go
seen.
with
I've
the
seen
chairman of
worse.
that club.
I've seen
You
some
reckon
usually tell
half of
bad.
Emily's were blue.
Yeah. You can tell who treats someone by looking at bandages, usually. It's not a bad thing.
Unless they're bad bandages, then it might be a bad thing.
Let's see, we have you there. Let's see, Emily. Yeah, I think you have the worst hunter.
You think?
Yep.
Yep. You win the prize.
Oh, great.
What do
What
you
do I
think?
win?
You can get them in pink or yes, I can make magenta bandages for you instead. With hot blood. Let's get them. laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's kind of funny.
I beg to differ.
You can get the main green or blue instead.
I love the color.
I'll take blue.
Oh.
Except no.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people in here.
Yeah. All right. What's the status of them injured folk?
They're all going to do fine. Pearl had a shot in the stomach that I removed. Hunter had a little bit of liquid in his lungs, water, that Pearl had taken out, and he's going to be coughing that up for a little bit. And Emily had taken one to the chest, but just lost a little bit of blood, and she should do fine.
Okay. Hunter was the fellow in dark red hair I didn't recognize?
More than likely,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
With the
my
ponytail?
fiance. We were supposed to get married. Yep.
Okay, and he's up there from Bellamy then, out here.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Trying to put the pieces together.
He's Hunter Murphy.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Where is Matthew? Has anybody accounted for Matthew? He was the first one that was shot.
No, that's where I was going to go see if he made it back to Sundance or not, but I was waiting for a doctor to show up and treat the people here. So that was my next trip, trying to figure out where Matthew is, because no, I have not seen him.
Oh, if he gets a hold of
These
gun, you
guys-
better look out for the sound of gunfire.
Yeah.
Those guys left. Did they take anybody with them?
Well, I
Oh,
left
that's
before
the
they
thing.
actually left the island.
So
I'm not quite sure.
So here's the thing. They removed, well, they knocked me out a couple times, pistol whipping. Put us all on a raft. Brought us over to the entrance of Bellamy. Got Pearl, Emily into the clinic. And then they just kind of walked off without doing anything else. Even though they had said some people were going to arrest. They have my firearm.
They let me and Daniel, and mine too. They have mine too. They let
Oh,
me
I'm
and
sure
Daniel
they
just leave the
stole
island on our
everyone that was
horses.
unconscious.
And I know the maker's mark on mine because it's one of only 2 guns, as far as I'm aware, my cousin made before he left the county.
Daniel made mine.
Oh, Johnny? Oh, okay.
Johnny made my pistol. I didn't want to give anybody else.
Yeah, that's going to be very rare.
Well, that's good. And we got some material evidence at that point too. So y'all, anybody that was any kind of witness to all of this needs to write up a statement with as much information as you can muster, names, appearances, who you saw get shot, the order of events as they occurred, and all of that.
Christ.
Okay.
Bring that over to Keystone or get that up to Glacier Falls.
I was just going to
So
say,
who-
which
who
one of
else?
y'all is taking over this sort of case, I guess? Is there usually one sheriff or deputy in charge?
Yeah, well,
or?
Whip's the actual sheriff, so it's probably going to be him, but
Okay.
he also got his hands full because he's been the actual sheriff on the scene for like the last 6 things that happened, so it's on
Oh,
him whether he
jeez.
wants it.
God. Welcome to sheriffing.
All right. I appreciate your generosity there, Whip.
I apologize, sir.
That's all right. I'm going to dump it all on Sheriff
All
Dent when
right.
he wakes up anyway, so.
If.
I was
Does
going to
anybody
say, I'm
know-
guessing Dent is not awake then. Okay, because I'm assuming
He
was
wasn't when
coming.
he wasn't when we left Keystone.
Okay.
About 20 minutes ago.
All right.
who
I'll
else
write
is out there
everything
that's
down
injured?
and Keystone.
Matthew at the very least. Does anybody know anybody else that was shot that ain't been
hold on.
accounted for?
Does anybody have any tabs on Sadie?
Yes.
No.
Sadie is currently safe.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, it's... I guess I can say this. I can trust you all, right? I'm really paranoid now, but she was there when they first showed up, and she backed up and jumped off the edge of the island and swam over and got her horse, I believe, because I didn't see her horse here, and apparently got to safety, you said. So she did see them
that's it.
come in.
The situation as I
and
heard it,
she left.
as that she's on the outskirts, and she heard somebody say, "We're here for Sadie Crow," and that was enough for
Yeah.
her, and she just got the heck
She
out
was
of there.
right. She was with me. You know, I don't know if you know anything about the little island out yonder in the middle of Bears Den Basin. That's where we were. underneath the
yes.
big rock there is a cave.
Yep.
We cleared out the cave and put some doors up, and that was my basically dressing room for the bride and my mama and everything. So we were in there because the wedding was about to start. And she opened the door. We heard a snake coming around. She opened the door, and and there was all these horses parked right in front of our doors there that they had just jumped off their horses, I guess. And when she opened the door, we could hear them yelling, "We're here for Sadie." And she backed up off of the back, jumped into the water, and I didn't see her since. But when I told them she wasn't here, it was the truth. She wasn't there because she had already left.
Yeah.
She's no fool. She wasn't going to stay there
Yeah.
when they're screaming for her. So yeah.
She didn't survive as long as she did by being stupid, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Got somebody else coming up now.
Coming in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lordy.
Well,
You
that
supposed to be
was
on your feet?
quick.
Didn't you get a bullet taken out your belly?
Oh dear
I
God,
did.
sit down. Lay down.
Just
something.
sit down, please. Why the fuck are you here?
They said that you were talking to Law.
Yeah.
Right now,
I'm
you're
Celeste.
injured.
Let
Okay.
me out.
Celeste is okay. She was in
Alright.
Keystone.
Check Keystone
She was in
first.
Keystone
Yeah,
going to
check
check on
Keystone.
Tyler.
Girl, let's go back to the bed, please.
Well, I mean, she made it all the way over here already. There's no point in sending her back.
Lay on the couch.
Just sit on the couch or something.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Yep.
Get stuck in a chair. That's great.
Oh dear God. Okay, go around. There you go. Okay, well, when I write my statement
so
up, then
can-
I'll bring it to Keystone.
Yep, that's fine with me. Again, make sure you, as much detail as you can, anything at all you can remember. It don't matter if, like, the color of the horse, the sound of the fella's voice, like who said what in what order, who shot who, you know, what gun they had, any of that business.
Right.
What is all of this now? Good lord.
Hello, sorry.
It's okay.
Who exactly are you?
Sophie.
That's Sophie, our neighbor, Sophie Rockwell.
Okay. Is she okay to be in here?
It's fine.
You've been helping so far.
Miles.
Thank you, Miles.
Come on, I need to see you.
Yes. What? What do you know?
Nothing yet.
Poor Miles just
Sure,
woke up
Gunsmith.
after all of this.
I just woke up as well.
She's on ammo.
Gunsmith.
Okay.
Yes.
Be warned, Karis is hunting for ammo right now. I guarantee it.
I need
Oh,
rifle
yeah.
ammo.
Well, okay, you might want to be warned about Maggie being on the hunt for TJ, actually, because
Yeah.
She
Maggie came by
already-
here and I told her what TJ
How
did,
much do
and
you
she was very
As much as
displeased.
you
And
can
what
give
did
me,
she
I don't
yell,
have any money.
Sophie?
I've spent every last dime.
Say
I
again,
had
I
to
couldn't
survive
hear
what I
you.
got.
What did Maggie yell when she was leaving?
If
If
I don't
I'm
come back,
still
you'll
in-
know why.
Yeah, if I don't come back, you'll know why.
Okay. I got to Raven's Reach.
Thank you.
She's okay. Last I saw her, she was talking to CJ. That's the kid's name, right?
That's her, right?
Yes, that's
TJ's
her.
grandson.
son.
And
Yeah.
so she talked a little bit to TJ in the street, and he asked him what was going on, trying to make arrests. He said she asked for what? Endangerment of life of, I didn't catch the name.
Louis. Thank you, Uncle Mom.
Okay, and then she asked why there wasn't a bounty on her like there was on Sadie, because she was
Karis
just
back
as
in.
responsible. I can't. And he looked at her stomach and goes, I think you know why.
Yeah, she's pregnant. Maggie's pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh lordy. So
Yeah.
okay, so does anybody know what the hell happened between Maggie, Sadie Crow, and Louis Reddington to cause all of this in the first place?
No, I do not.
There was a bounty put out from Sundance for Louis, I believe. I'm not 100% sure why or when or how, but I know that that was the day that TJ, Valentine, ratty beard one, what's he called? Henry, and Isaiah went out, and the reason why a bounty was put out just so that Isaiah could help, and they brought that guy in who got shot by his friend, and Louis got shot by his friend at the time on Rose Pond. And that's
So-
all I know about the bounty.
Okay, so somebody issued a bounty. Was that Sadie that issued the bounty? I don't understand how Sadie is even connected to this.
I
Or
don't.
Maggie,
She
for that
can't
matter.
issue a bounty.
Everybody can.
She can.
I don't
Oh,
well,
well,
no.
then
She
she must have
ain't.
said-
She ain't a justice or a sheriff, right?
She's
No,
a
I was
bounty
gonna
really
say,
needs to be
doesn't
that
have
official.
well, she's a judge. She's not justice. So. I
Oh,
thought it had to be a
Smurf.
sheriff or a deputy. That
Thank you for
issued
the host.
bounties, but maybe I'm.
For
I
a
mean,
town, yes, but a personal one.
I
you
feel
can
like
make.
anybody
I
could put a bounty
remember-
out on anybody, really.
What was it? Cadence
can
did
you?
that a long time. Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, if I told
remember
somebody, I'll give you $20 to go bring in standing water, that sounds like a bounty to me.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's a
Yeah.
bounty, but that ain't like that ain't like a legal bounty. Like you can't
No, the sheriff
arrest
has to-
somebody. You can't arrest somebody for like having a bounty that says Stefano wants to bring him in, right? Ain't no like.
It's not an arrest. It is
But-
just you would take him in there, but then a
Yeah.
bounty hunter can be in trouble.
That's
too.
just that's just kidnapping, is what that is.
I mean, don't they
So
have
if-
to offer the proof of a bounty if they're asked before you would just go with them? Anybody can
I
say there's a
mean,
bounty on you.
They
Doesn't
don't
necessarily mean you
have to.
believe them.
A lot of times the bounty is like verbal, especially if it happens in the middle of the field. But
Yeah, but then you kind of have to have a proof somewhere, right?
yeah, you got exactly. There got to be some kind of trail of evidence or something like that, so you can verify that there is a bounty. But that
But
still don't
that's
shed
what
no
you're
light as
asking
to
for.
why they
Right.
mad at Sadie and why Maggie thinks she also culpable for whatever it is they mad
Well,
at Sadie
they
for.
would. We asked them why, and they wouldn't give answers, and we asked them for some kind of proof that there was actually a bounty, and they just said they don't need that. They don't need any proof. They don't need to tell us why. We just have to believe them that there's a bounty.
Did anybody tell him what TJ
No.
said afterwards? Somebody asked TJ, why are they all here, TJ? What is this all about? And he said, they're here to change things.
Mm-hmm.
Which raises
TJ changed things.
concerns.
TJ
TJ's
changed everything today. He just does
You can
not
say
have
that-
any idea yet
Oh.
how he has changed things. This is coming back on him one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
It's little CJ, I feel sorry for.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, nobody takes out
Yeah.
on the kid. The kid is innocent.
What?
Okay?
No.
No,
Yeah.
nobody's
So she
taking it out on the kid,
means
but it will
caught in the middle.
affect him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Of course.
This is a
Poor
mess.
Cheyenne, she got shot over this bullshit.
Hurt
Is she
somebody
okay,
over
Kurt?
that.
Does she even own a gun, Cheyenne? Or does Cheyenne own a
No.
gun?
No, she's a teenager.
She's
Because I
13.
told them I didn't think she even owned a gun when I
Nope.
saw that she was unconscious laying there bleeding, and I said you need to treat her. Who shot her? She doesn't even own a gun. Because they said they weren't going to shoot anybody that didn't draw a gun. I was
But they
yelling, "I
did.
don't have a gun! I don't have a gun! Don't shoot me!" And they didn't shoot me, but they had
That's the
already
thing,
shot
though.
her.
Kid.
I had my gun out, and they said shoot everybody that has their gun out. So that woman, I don't know what she's called, I was looking at her in the eyes, and I put my gun away and stood up, and she shot me. And then they put me in handcuffs, and then I told them that I had my gun out, and they're like, well, no, we're not going to arrest you. So they weren't there to arrest people, they were there to cause shit, clearly.
Yeah.
Are you all aware that you can walk up to somebody, if you have handcuffs on, you can walk up to somebody and take off their handcuffs? I took Emily's handcuffs off,
interesting
and I took
information.
Sam's handcuffs off,
Yeah, Sam said you took his handcuffs off.
and then he took
Ow.
mine off.
Wait, with handcuffs you were able to
Careful,
unhandcuff
bro.
somebody?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, your
That's-
hands are
Is that-
bound, but you can still move them as long as they're together.
Still got fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, the handcuffs are around your wrist. So
It's
you
not
can still
easy, but you can
maneuver
do
your
it.
hand.
Yeah. Fair.
We've had folks remove other folks' handcuffs through the bars of a jail cell before, so that's.
I did not know it was possible.
definitely a thing that
I'm
happens.
glad that I know that now.
That's not something we like to spread around because we don't want folks doing that, but it's definitely a thing.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm
That's a
sorry.
thing.
Oh, that's
Do
all right.
anybody? Do you remember Lieutenant Steve? Anybody remember Lieutenant Steve?
Yes, I remember Steve, who I'm just
Okay.
going to call Steve because we ain't in the war no more.
Somebody
Oh,
wearing
my
red.
God.
Oh, it's the
No,
little
no,
one.
No, no. But my
hold
point
on, I'll
is,
just go out.
Cadence put out a bounty on someone, and he wanted to collect
Okay.
that bounty, a private one.
Hi, thank you.
I'm just saying, is this the
That-
same case that
yeah.
Sadie did?
I mean, that still ain't legal. Like, and was Cadence the mayor at the time? Was that before Hope?
She was at a homestead.
Yeah, I don't give no actual legal authority to no bounty hunter just because, like, some random lady at a ranch house wants somebody brought in.
Thought it had to be a mayor or a sheriff.
If this
I think that's
involved
going-
Isaiah, it
She
might
did
go
have
back
a-
and
nothing
forth with
happened
the
back
horseman
then.
from before he ended up getting in trouble.
So if that's the case, then if Sadie or Maggie did anything, then that was.
Well, it very well could have been official
valid.
since Maggie is the mayor.
Yeah, now she is.
If
She was
Sadie-
at the time. No, she wasn't.
Was she not?
She was not at the time. Nope.
No.
Hey,
Can I ask
City.
a question?
That bounty.
I just
For
got here like
instance,
in the middle
if
of it.
Stefano says, right, I want a bounty put out on Standing Water, and then goes to a sheriff and goes, right, I'll give you $50 for this bounty, will you make it official? And they'll yes, that makes him kind of culpable for the bounty as well.
That's exactly
and
what I was
also
about to
makes it
say.
official.
He
Oh,
said-
I'm sorry, Stefano.
Yeah, if Sadie wanted the bounty, she could have just told Maggie to put the bounty out for him. Put her on the
Only.
reason for the
but
bounty.
the thing is, it was before. This is before
Well-
Maggie was mayor.
Yeah, we don't know where that bounty came from. We don't know if it was
Don't
legal
you
or not.
remember the last trial?
No.
Last term? There was something about a bounty there.
There was?
That's at least what I heard.
I don't remember anything about the bounty.
No, but there was rumors in the trial, something about a bounty, which is all denied. Or not verified or something. I can't remember the whole thing.
Well, the fact of the matter is that you're talking about like somebody issuing a bounty
And
to somebody
admittedly,
who got
Shishi,
shot, and then
this is a
he's
lot of
taking the
fun.
bounty, whatever. It's like real tenuous.
This is
sort
tons of fun. I'm loving this.
Court case type decision. That's not a thing where you show up to somebody's public function with 6 armed folk.
That
that's
sounds like an
bullshit, dude.
excuse
I
to try to
agree.
pull somebody into a jail that you want to put down.
Yeah, it was something.
It was an absolutely fucking disgusting thing.
Yeah.
They could have waited till any other time.
Okay.
I feel so sorry for Ella.
Well, they probably did it because they figured that
Yeah.
it would be a prime time to try and get her there.
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, Ella can get married tomorrow. That's not the thing. I feel sorry for all them folks that
Well-
laying up shot.
Caught in the
Ella
crossfire.
can't because her fiance got shot.
Well, they could get married in the bed.
Lordy. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, CT, I love banditry.
You don't know how
I
many
absolutely love it
injured wedding parties I've
because
been
it
to.
causes so much shit and causes so much entertainment for everybody.
Hell, I went to my
'Cause it-
son's wedding on the back of
By
on
streaming,
the back
I
of a
see-
pig
I see
with
it is
my
like-
guts being held in
I'll
with
talk about it
gauze
later.
tape. So
Stick around. I'll explain.
A pregnant woman got pissed with at mine. Just saying.
Yep, there you go.
Jesus
It's a thing that
Christ.
happened.
Oh.
So don't
the hell?
don't get shot is what you're saying. I mean, don't get married. Try.
Well, I think marriage is a wrong piece of shit. But that's not
I mean, admittedly, my wedding went quite well. Aside
You
from
married?
not being married anymore.
Oh well. Please don't make me
The wedding itself went well. Just the end result didn't. Kind of. Meh.
All right, so we still need to account for Matthew. That's the only loose end here, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so maybe we
That's the only loose end.
Well,
Okay,
And
we're
I
gonna
heard
check
Emma.
Sundance
Is
then.
Emma okay? Does
You gotta
anybody
check
know?
Sundance first.
Was Emma?
He's
Wait,
not
was
in
Emma shot?
Sundance.
Where I thought, or maybe somebody said Emma Lee.
Probably
Oh,
Emily.
Emma Lee was definitely shot.
We said what?
and
There
she
were
was
6
in-
people shot,
Yeah,
right?
she was in the hospital.
Or 9 people. How many people got shot?
7.
7. We had we had
Okay, we get-
2 plus Keris
Here's,
and
here's
Keystone.
some Pearl who are
Yeah.
in this room.
So that's 2.
Okay,
We have
and then we got
2
over
in
there in the
Keystone.
other room.
Emily,
There's
Hunter.
Hunter and Emma.
Emily,
Yep.
Hunter,
And then
Sam.
in Keystone there,
Tyler and
Cheyenne.
Shiny. So that's 6. So then the last one is Matthew.
Tyler. So that's 6. Well, no, plus Sam,
Sam.
who just left.
So that's 7. So
And
then
Elliot.
Matthew's 8.
Possibly 2.
And
And
say that
Elliot.
again.
Elliot.
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 Elliot. Was he tended to?
Grumpy.
And
My pops.
like, do we know what Elliot is?
No clue.
So Elliot
So
and
that's
Matthew are
also
unaccounted for.
Elliot and Matthew.
Holy crap.
Oh, was he? Elliot was with us? No, that was McDougan and Keystone with us.
Wait, I need to. Does anybody have a note? I need to write this business down.
Yes, I do. Here, stunning letter.
Okay, what's Elliot's last name?
Chase a note right there.
Cole.
Cole.
Okay, Elliot Cole.
Grumpy Wrangler.
Grumpy Wrangler.
The Elliot Cole Experience.
Yeah, I think we have to rename that now.
Let me just real quick. Okay.
If anybody's going to Sundance, will they give me a ride?
Yes.
Because
Can you ride
I'm
on a
currently.
horse?
I mean, admittedly, you shouldn't.
I'm gonna.
You go slowly.
But it'll be a walk, and
Really?
I think you should probably start going now because I believe there's a storm on its way.
Okay. Because I currently belong to Bellamy, and that's a thing.
Okay, Web. I will get you. I will meet you
I
where you want to meet.
I could take her home.
At here, back here, after the storm.
Dakota, if you'd like, I can take her back.
My house, probably.
I don't have a problem taking Pearl back.
You build a house yet?
Will you let me know what's going on and stuff?
Sort of.
Please.
It's a barn. Does
Or
that count?
maybe come
I
to
will.
Sundance,
I promise.
because I can't move. But
Alright, I'll get my horse then and bring it over here for you. If I
bless
can
you.
get out.
Okay. So Elliot
Are
Cole,
we all trapped
Matthew
in here
Crow,
right now?
Cheyenne,
Yes,
Sam
we are.
Murphy,
Oh wait,
Pearl Bennett, Tyler West. Who are we missing?
Hunter.
you got Cheyenne?
Emily Murphy. Karen's
Hunter
white.
Murphy.
White. Something.
White something. Kara's a white something.